Alright, so yeah. Last time Asuka found out about us, having Himawari over, and we lied to her, and I still think she didn't actually believe us and is just playing along. But we'll see. And also, 2 weeks. I got 2 weeks, huh? Yeah, that's not concerning in the slightest. Realizing that cup ramen might not just be the best choice, I conjured up the entirety of my meager knowledge of cooking to try and make rice omelets. I mean, hey, listen. It was an arduous battle, to say the least. The kitchen's just on fire. Okay, it wasn't that bad. In fact, I was pretty sure I put up a good fight. I'd even say I had the advantage in the beginning. I fell apart at the finish line, though. The amount of rice I used simply refused to fit into the omelet. Huh? An omelet was made of that part of the egg, right? This man's like me. Doesn't know what the fuck he's doing when he's cooking. In the end, the omelet buckled up under the pressure imposed upon it by the rice's crafty infiltration tactics. Quite literally. Lol. I mean, it's edible, right? Incidentally, that's the comment I got from Aries, who had been observing the whole campaign. In the end, we were left with what looked like poorly cooked rice. Ooh. Yikes, maybe it's not edible. Well, it did taste like rice omelet, sort of, I guess. Aries said it was fine, so it couldn't have been that bad. Oh, so it is edible? So we're good? We're ready to engage in battle. Key in one hand, vacuum cleaner in the other. Nice. Again, what are we gonna do about that lock, though? We got lost before even starting. Including mine, there were 4 more rooms on the 2nd floor. Oh wow. The unused rooms were all locked, so I never bothered checking them. And now I got into the point where I couldn't even remember which room was which. Let's go! Our first target was the door closest to the stairs. I tried inserting the key into the lock, but... Huh. That's, very weird. After I messed around with the key inside the lock and applied a little force... Okay. It's just... old. That makes sense then. The door opened with a heavy creak, probably due to not having been oiled for the longest time. What, we don't got air freshener? I groped at the wall, trying to feel for a light switch. It's just a spider web. Light finally showered the room, and... There was a small room without any windows. Oh, no, she can't stay there then. That's awful. Just a storage room, basically. Ah, okay. It had a decrepit bookshelf, a mountain of cardboard boxes, a dusty stove, a wooden astrolabe. I doubt I ever checked this room after I moved in last year.
Aries.
I was filled with an unpleasant feeling, having an unknown room in my house. The notion itself is probably what made me feel uncomfortable. I probably visited this room many times during my childhood. Maybe I even used it as a secret base and annoyed my mother with it. It's hilarious. But I had no such memories now. I locked the door. Thank you, Aries. Did you say that out? Did you say that out of sheer curiosity? Ah, fuck. Sorry, guys. We went over to a room located next to my own. Taking the initiative, Aries inserted the key this time. She tried rotating the key with clumsy movements. I felt my heart racing in my chest. There was a room beyond this door that I knew nothing about. I've never given it much thought, but I must have lost a tremendous amount of memories. I wonder just how many things I had lost. In my current state, there was no way for me to tell. The door opened with a clink. Little by little, the door opened. The memories I had lost. It felt both abrupt and bizarre. Exceedingly so. Huh? Oh, hello? This looks like a girl's room. Might look like a girl's room. Suspicious. Very suspicious. He fell silent for a brief moment. It was a small room. It had a wooden bed, a neat desk, and it was decorated in pink. It also had a chest of drawers with several small accessories on it. This was a girl's room, yeah, huh? Aries was pointing at a group of plush toys sitting closely next to each other near the window. Oh. It's adorable. They were all rabbits, their eyes of vivid crimson even through the layers of dust. Their gazes, for the first time in years, now fell upon a pair of intruders.
Youichi?
Yes, Aries? I was overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by the sheer fact that the room looked undeniably lived in. To the point where I wouldn't have been surprised if its inhabitant was still here. I had a gut feeling, yeah, you and me both, Youichi, that someone needs to live in this room. But who? A question like that held no meaning to me.
Usagi-san?
Mr. Rabbit. Oh, whoops. Aries snuggled up to the windowsill and picked up one of the dolls. She lightly dusted it off, then hugged it. Light seeped in through the window, illuminating the specks of dust rolling about the room, glittering like tiny gems. I felt like I was in a fairy tale. Oh, I see. This room had been awaiting her return. That's how it looked to me. Though it wasn't as sorry a shape as the storeroom, this place was still covered in years' worth of dust. Oof, yikes. The window looked like it could do with a bit of oiling as well. Man, can we get help with this? I leaned out the window to oil its tracks. It was a bit of a dangerous position, but I could manage. Or not, creak! Oh! My hands covered in dust and oil slipped. I lost my balance and... Youichi! Catch me, Aries! Aries, caught my hand, thank you.
Arigato.
My hero. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I mean, the room was on the second floor. Oh, yikes. Anyone would hurt themselves falling from here. One could even receive a blow to the head and become an amnesia. Lol. Wait, hold on, man. Was that foreshadowing? I just thought about it. I thought he was making a joke. I just realized, was that oh, shit. I thought he was just playing around. I thought he was just trolling in his narration. No way, hold on a minute. More suspicions. Aries left, disappearing in the doorway. Oh no, Aries! Flop. I heard a short scream accompanied by the sound of something being knocked over. What was that? Man, all the slipping and falling. Are we two stooges or something? Two stooges. Good job, Aries.
Thank you.
I didn't expect to be cleaning that much stuff today, but it went surprisingly fast with the both of us. I looked over the room again. Oops. We shared a smile, both of our faces smeared with dust. What you mean? Of course you can. Especially since it was probably yours anyway. The room was a bit too girly for my taste, but it seemed like Aries had taken a liking to it just fine. She stopped in the middle of the room. Probably yours. Like, I'm gonna be so surprised if it actually isn't hers. I couldn't find the words. I just tried not to think about it. However, Aries asked the question without any hesitation. I mean, I think that's one and the same, so... As of right now, I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking right now. Asuka wouldn't be coming over there. Why did he? The game. Why? The fuck game? Just cut off like that. Now I'm more suspicious about it. Asuka wouldn't be coming over today. Didn't even have him answer the question. Just cut it off. In other words, it'd be my task to prepare dinner. I couldn't find anything edible in the fridge, so I went out to do some shopping. That was the plan, anyway. However, all I had in my shopping bag was instant curry. Didn't I go out to buy proper ingredients? Oh, whatever. That's what I do. It's still better than a cup of ramen, so Asuka would probably cut me some slack. I was more worried about leaving Aries at home. She wanted to come with me, but I managed to convince her to stay. I hope she wasn't sulking or anything. Why'd the music stop? There's something else in my mind, though. The Memorial Park. The place where we first met. First said I didn't need to go, and honestly, I didn't want to. However, I simply couldn't get the scenery of that night out of my mind. The torn-up ground, the fallen trees, the sky painted crimson by the flames. And in the middle of it all, a metal object stood like a tombstone. It felt surreal. I wanted to see it just one more time. The cenotaph in the center of the park had 518 names engraved upon it. The names of all the victims, including my parents. I never really bothered to check them. I figured there'd be no point. I mean, the names themselves would be unfamiliar to me. I made my way to the back of the park, passing the cenotaph while trying not to look at it. And when I arrived... What happened? What happened? All I could see was the lawn, clean and empty. There was no trace of any huge metal object ever being here. Covering up ship again? Both the ground and the trees looked perfectly fine too. Not a trace of yesterday's fire. Only the rays of dust showered them in its orange light. What's going on here? Was it all just a dream? Yeah, no way. It couldn't have been. I mean, Aries was at my house and everything. The bag in my hand hit the ground with a plop. They're trying to cover this up for some reason. Can I prove that, though? That Aries really existed? You can touch her. That I wasn't just imagining this, and Asuka saw her and could talk to her. My own house had a room I didn't know. The cenotaph had names on it that meant nothing to me. My memories were all a blur. Could I still prove anything like that? I see. Oh, what? It was all a dream. Aries did exist. Nah, man, nah. Aries did exist. Proof? I didn't need proof. I had my memories of her, and again, like I was saying, we could talk to her and touch her, and so could Asuka, so... Did Press see her? Yeah, Press saw her too, so... I was thinking that he talked to her. I don't think he talked to her, but he saw her. So... I had my memories of her. As such, she existed. But then, what was this uneasiness pressing against my heart? I blame the men in black. Prez, he had to know about Aries. If I could just find him, all would be... Did I make a wrong choice? A sharp, piercing voice rang loud in my ears. Oh my goodness, sorry, Prez. I'm not good at telling voices, so I couldn't tell if that was you. I turned around and came face to face with a soldier.
部長
Hinata君か。驚かせるでない。
Yeah, right back at you, buddy.
驚いたのはこっちですよ
Yeah, huh?
いやはや、申し訳ない。てっきり奴らの仲間かと思ってな。
You mean the men in black?
奴らって
無論、
Yep.
MIB だ。
This guy had a knack for making people uneasy.
それになんで今日もパジャマなんですか部長
I bet I wasn't the only one who would be scared out of his wits if a guy wearing camo just popped out of nowhere, yeah?
ちっけな。これはパジャマなどではなく、外出用だぞ。
But didn't you say they were pajamas last time? Oh, okay.
こないだのとどこが違うんですか
Yeah, the fuck.
ディティールが違う。
You can go home now. I was foolish to expect a proper answer from him.
それはともかく緊急事態だ。どうやら奴らに証拠を抑えられたらしい。現場がきれいさっぱり元通りになっている。
Yep.
ええ、驚きました。一瞬今までのことが全部夢だったのかと思ってしまいました。
それこそが奴らの狙いなのだ。夢騙されるでないぞ。
Oh,
日向部員。
I won't. That's why I pictured she did exist. I thought about it. I'm like, nah, no, too much doesn't make sense for her to not exist. So like, nope. And anyways, I don't care what anybody says. She'll always exist in my heart, regardless.
信念を貫き通せ。
Yes,
そして自らの見聞きしたことのみを信じるのだ。
exactly, buddy.
我らが宇宙部を、宇宙の真理を追求するのが上命題。そこに大宇宙の香りがすれば駆けつけ、新宇宙の影があれば追い続ける。敵は世界だと思え。
Okay, about all that right now, though. We'll see. It depends. If they try and go after her, then yeah. But right now, it's fine.
そんな大げさな。
Even if Aries really turned out to be an alien, a shady organization like the MIB would still be way too far-fetched.
現実とは得てして熾烈なものだ。
Is that wrong?
無論受け入れる受け入れないは日向君の自由だがね。
I didn't believe in the MIB, but the fact remained that someone did clean this place up. I could see its result myself, so going by President's logic, I took that as a
それで
truth.
は改めて日向部員、我が宇宙部は全力を挙げて宮浦市に落ちた UFO の謎を追うことにする。
Is that a good idea? All its resources?
で、文化祭はどうするんですか？
Rip.
文化祭？何の話だ？
ロケットですよ。月まで飛ばすっていう。
何を言っているんだ日向部員。
Excuse me? Wait, what?
あんなもので月まで行けるわけがなかろう。
Boy.
冗談だ。しかし考えてみたまえ日向君。
Oh, sorry, my bad.
UFO を入手し、その機能を解析すれば我々のひまわりも大幅に改良できるだろう。月どころか冥王星まで行けるかもしれん。
Nobody cares about Pluto anymore.
それはそうかもしれませんけど、もう回収されちゃってますし。
問題はそこなのだよ。現時点で具体的な調査手段が全くないのだ。これでは部活として成り立たない。
Yeah, this was no longer a crash site, but just an empty field. There's nothing here that would indicate any connection to a UFO whatsoever.
せめて未知の金属片でも見つかれば。明日はダウジングでもしてみるか。やはりこういう場合はロットか。うん、確か物置に。
Press seemed to have retreated into his own little world. It'd be best if I just left him to his devices.
やはり文化祭の件と並行して進めていくのが無難だろうな。表向きロケット作りに励んでいれば奴らの目もごまかせるやもしれんしな。
I got it. He'd already waged war against MIB in his mind. I doubted they even existed, though. I don't know, man. I don't know.
ところで
I'm just saying.
例の少女の様子はどうだね。
She's doing pretty well.
どうって言われても何も変なところはありませんよ。普通に飲んで食べて寝てます。
Just like a kid.
なるほど。消化器系は人類に酷似しているか。生物時計も地球に順応している。
っていうか人類そのものなんじゃないですか？
だがしかし彼女は UFO に乗ってやってきた。
それはそうですけど。
一度会ってみるしかないな。
I don't know if I want you to.
できれば解剖もしたいところだが、
Okay, see what I mean?
貴重な存在でもあるわけで。
And now I really don't want you to. The sack.
絶対ダメですよ。
Exactly. Do I need to fight you instead, buddy?
冗談だよ。しかしその反応なかなか入れ込んでいるようだな。
I don't know if you are adjusted. And yes, I have.
解剖とか言われたら誰だって過剰反応しますよ。
まあよかろう。ますます楽しみになってきたよ。
I did not agree
彼
to
女
that.
に会うことが。
I did not agree to that, buddy. President Aries, huh? I had a very, very bad feeling with that combination.
どうしたのかね日向君。
You do not have my consent. Aries is still waiting at home. This was supposed to be just a little detour. I didn't plan for it to take this long. The sun almost completely set. The first signs of darkness fell upon us.
すみません部長アリエスを待たせているので
ああその手荷物夕飯の買い物だろ今夜はアスカ女子は来てくれないのかね
Maybe.
ええ
なるほどなそれでは今頃例の少女が飢えているだろう今日はもう帰りたまえ
部長は
俺はもう少しここを調べていく気にせず帰路に着くがいい
そうですかそれじゃあお先に失礼します
Fred addressed me once again as I walked away.
日向君気をつけるんだぞ MIB
I will.
奴らは真実に近づく存在を躊躇なく消しにかかる
I believe that, to be honest. Like it's only a matter of time. I trotted home on a path illuminated by the last rays of the sun. At least we didn't abandon our cultural festival plan. I couldn't explain why, but there was something in me that just refused to give up on the moon. Maybe we're the alien. Our club consisted of only myself and Prez. He was about to begin his third year while I was still in my second. Once he graduated next year, it might spell the end of the club altogether. I really wanted to catch a few prospective members of our performance in the cultural festival. So we needed to build a rocket that would blow everyone's minds.
さてとアリエスのやつおとなしくしてくれてるといいんだけど
I doubted she was the type to start breaking stuff, but you never know. Although I'm fairly certain even she could be stressed out, especially when she was hungry. I needed to hurry up. I quickened my pace, urged onward by the setting sun.
ん
I stopped to look behind me. Yeah, why is there no music? There was no one there. Oh, jeez. Asuka, help! What was this feeling? I felt someone's eyes on my back. Someone with ill intentions. Is there someone following me, hidden by the dim light of dusk? I'm just gonna hope this is Ginga just trolling us because he wants to see Aries. It was like, oh, I thought I could see her. You know, he said I could see her, even though we didn't say anything yet. But I'm gonna hope that's what this is, or not. That might be. As this word suddenly popped into my mind.
気をつけるんだぞ MIB
Still gonna hope it's Ginga. No, it couldn't be. It was just my mind playing tricks on me. I was sure of it. I was only this jumpy because of Prez and his crazy speak. And yet, no matter how far I went, how many corners I turned, I couldn't escape the feeling of being watched. Hell, it could just be Prez himself following me. His idea of a prank, no doubt. Okay, I'm scared now because now that the game brought that up, that means that's not what's happening. Because now the game acknowledged this, so now, oh jeez, Asuka, help! Oh, 2 can play that game. No, I don't want to play that game. No, wait, it could very well be a mug or some crazy drunk. That's just as bad. That's just as bad, bruh. I shouldn't stop here. I need to get back home as quickly as possible. Faster than the coming darkness. Faster, faster, faster!
おかえりなさいです陽一
Aries, hold me. When I stepped inside, I was greeted by Aries' smile. The pressure and dread I felt a minute ago had all dissipated in an instant. Oh, that makes one of us. So I do like to smile.
ただいまアリエス
Yeah, I'm home and hopefully safe.
ごめんな少し遅くなった
全然平気です
I'm scared, Aries, hold me. I'd ran so fast I was completely out of breath. I gasped for air and tried to calm my body. Oh, jeez.
あれ
I wonder where this fragrant scent came from.
おかえりなさい陽一くん
Oh, hi, Asuka. Please, I need help. Asuka popped her head out from behind the doorway.
なんでアスカが
Judging by the apron, I guess she was cooking dinner. Oh, so I got this for nothing.
陽一入って入って
What? Aries pulled me inside as I desperately tried to piece things together. Was there really someone following me? I don't like it. Dinner had already been served on the table. Okay. The main dish was a larger portion of a rice omelet. Rice omelet again, huh? But properly this time? Game, don't try and lull me into a false sense of security. It won't work. I've never seen a rice omelet this huge. And it's a perfect shape, too. It was an example of genuine craftsmanship. A true work of art. Compared to this, the rice omelet I made was, well, steaming hot pile of garbage.
って オムライスは昼も食べたんだけど。
No, we didn't.
ごめんね。
No, we didn't.
アリスちゃんがどうしても作りたいって言うから。
We had poorly cooked rice. Asuka moved her apron and drew closer to me.
そうか、アリエスが。これ、アリエスが作ったのか？
Oh, really?
はい、頑張りました。
Dang, nice. Head pass for the Aries for making awesome food. And also for trying her best to relieve me from my stress right now.
アリエスちゃん、すっごく器用なんだよ。こう、くるっと手首を返して卵をね。
もしかして、昼作ったのを見てて覚えたのか？
難しかったけど、楽しかったです。
Wow, who knew she had a hidden talent like that? Maybe she's like a robot instead of an alien. The head forgot, but the body remembered, I guess.
これだと僕を超えちゃう日も近いかもだね。
そりゃすごいな。
She's like some sort of experiment the government made, and now they're like trying to get her back because she like escaped or something, and we'll get to get a lot of trouble with the freaking government. I'm just done, and yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Aries must be the real deal. She actually made Asuka admit that.
そういや、なんでアスカがここにいるんだ？
アリスちゃんにお洋服を持ってきてあげたんだよ。昨日約束したでしょ？
Yeah, I've had a lot happen, so I forgot about that.
ああ、そういえば、わざわざありがとう。
そんなことより、今は早く食べよう。せっかくの出来た。食べてください。
Sorry, Asuka, my finger twitched, but I read that. I saw everything she said, so.
あ、そうだな。
Oh, do we get to say ah thing? No, no say ah. Okay. Darn it.
陽一、陽一。
Aries pranced over to me as we relaxed after dinner.
オムライスはどうだったですか？
ああ、美味しかったよ。にしても、あんな大きなの、よく作れたな。
Nice. That giggle's so adorable. She was all smiles from ear to ear. But then her expression suddenly grew more serious.
点数をつけると何点ですか
110.
点数？
はい。
100点満点でいいのか
110. There's nothing to complain about. If I had to point out a problem, though.
15点分はどうして引かれたのですか？
Where'd the other 15 go? Where'd my other points go? Oh, it's so funny. That's amazing. Where'd the rest of them go? Freaking Aries.
2食連続で同じメニューだと、さすがに満点はつけられないよ。
Bro, we are. That is a stupid reason. I'm just saying. Man, I have burgers twice a day, like all the time.
でも、料理としては最高だった。アリエスは料理の才能があるんだな。
今度は陽一の食べたいものを作ります。そしたら絶対100点です。
That's so sweet.
ああ、期待してる。
任せてくださいです。
Do your best, Aries.
ねえ、アリエスちゃん。お台所の片付け手伝って。
I could hear Asuka yelling from the kitchen.
はい。
And off she went. She was a good girl. You're darn freaking right she is. You know, cooking was fantastic. She was gonna make a man very happy one day. Wait, what the hell was I doing? Giving out scores as I parked my lazy butt on the couch like this. I needed to pull myself together.
おい、僕も手伝うよ。
I ended up cleaning the kitchen on my own. The girls, for some reason, had a strange notion that I was getting in their way, so I made them leave. Lol. It was already bad enough that I was unable to cook for myself, so cleaning was the least I could do. In the meantime, Asuka said she'd help Aries change, so the two moved up to the second floor. Wonder how it was going. Wait, if they were just changing, why did it sound like they were having a battle up there? Oh, they were okay.
おい、終わったか？
Why does this happen all the time? I opened the door to Aries' room.
まだダメ。
Darn it! But it was promptly closed again by Asuka. I tried addressing them through the door.
一体どんな格好させようとしてるんだ？
I hope there wasn't a 12-layer kimono or something equally over the top. What the fuck is a 12-layer kimono? Like, what does that look like? That wasn't a joke, by the way. She did have one. Okay. During last year's cultural festival, the Space Club was doing a play, and for some reason ended up playing the role of Princess Kaguya. Asuka made me wear it then. Hey, yo, bro, wait, what? Asuka the fuck? What you think this is? That thing was so heavy and stifling you could basically kill a man with it. Hardly the proper outfit to do any acting in, really. Thankfully, Princess Kaguya had no spoken lines, despite being the hero. We actually even included a cool twist about it being an alien come to Earth in a spaceship built from bamboo. Huh. Yes, ellipses. What the hell was I thinking?
とりあえず持ってきたのを全部着せてみようかなって。
どれだけ持ってきたんだ？
250.
80着くらいかな。
Oh, so that's what I thought it was. Seriously?
これでも頑張って厳選したんだよ。クローゼット探したらもう着れそうにない服が2000着くらい出てきてね。
And that's way more than I thought. Goodness gracious, you have 2,000 unused outfits? How many used outfits do you have? Just how wealthy was her family? Oh yeah, she's rich, I forgot. I forgot she was loaded.
もういいです。これでいいです。
No, poor Aries. Aries finally spoke up.
まだ20着しか着てないよ。
Bruh.
これでいいです。これがいいです。
Aries like, please, no more.
でも
No more.
夏服だよ。
It's spring, so that's fine. Not the same, but like close enough temperature so that wouldn't matter, I think.
いいんです。これにします。ほら、こっちのもっとフリフリしたのも着てみてよ。
Okay, wait, now hold up now. Let's hear her out, okay? Let's hear her out, Aries. Let's hear her out here. Let me see it, please. I want to see the frills, okay? I felt like it was going to be a while before they were done. I need to put a stop to this somehow. There it is. Krieg.
あのさ、アスカ、もうこの辺で。
Hey, come on now. You can't be doing that game. Darn it. What?
陽一、この服どうですか？
Looks very cute. I like to see the full image though, just saying. I wasn't looking at the clothes, but rather something down there.
陽一？
Yeah, I don't get to see it. This is some bullshit. Getting blue ball on me. What is this?
可愛くないですか？
Yeah, that's very cute. Cute? More like, I mean, vulgar, I mean... He's still looking at it. There we go. Did Asuka bring those too? What, panties?
陽一はもっと大人っぽい服の方がいいですか？
Oh, I think these are perfectly mature, especially that bit.
おい、アスカ、いい加減。アスカ？
変態変態変態変態！
Man, it took you like 10 minutes to notice. Shush. Nothing soft hit me clean in the face. Boy, did it smell nice. Wait, this wasn't the time. Bump, bump, bump. Stop. I'm begging of you no more. I'm drowning.
だもの！
I am innocent. Ah, something huge like a mattress hit me. Ow. Rude. My house. Well, what the hell? This thing weighed a ton. I couldn't breathe. And we got the bad ending. Oh, yep, first bad ending. This could be really bad. And we're dying. And we're dead. With my remaining willpower, I finally came to a realization.
これ、12一重だ。
Oh, layer kimono is as heavy as a mattress? Alright. Took about 30 minutes to pull me out of the mountain of dresses, goodness gracious.
ああ、なかなか似合ってるじゃないか。
Man. Salt.
本当ですか？
Yes.
なんだか夏の妖精みたいな感じで可愛いと思うよ。
Summer fair.
うわ、陽一くんが恥ずかしいこと言ってる。
You shush.
うるさいな。別に。
陽一が可愛いって言ってくれました。
Oh.
アリエスちゃんは元が可愛いからね。これくらいシンプルな服の方が引き立っていいよね。
Truth. After all that commotion, Aries ended up picking a white one piece. It might have been a bit too light for spring weather, but she didn't seem to mind. Well, I guess kids could endure anything.
そしてこの見た目と裏腹のアダルティーな下着がポイント高いんだよね。ね
え。Huh? What did you just say? Let me see it. Does that mean Aries was still wearing that? Lol. Okay, this is bad for my heart. I'd rather not think about it too much.
だけど悪いな。わざわざ服を持ってきてもらって。
Flip it, dude. Whoops. I need to stop doing that.
いいんだって。さっきも言ったけど、どうせもう僕には着れない服なんだから。アスカ、ありがとうです。どういたしまして。
Aw. She brushed her fingers across Aries' hair, and she pointed at her lap, urging Aries to sit there. And she did. They were basically acting like best friends.
満足そうな顔。
That's good.
僕は満足だよ。実はね、こんな妹がずっと欲しかったんだ。
I can see that. A sister, huh? What about your cousin, though? You guys aren't close enough for that? Playing dress up as a cute girl and having a snuggle afterwards. Yeah, I guess I could see why she'd say that. Asuka was caressing and playing with Aries' hair.
アリエスちゃん、他に欲しいものはある？欲しいものですか？例えばアクセサリーとかバッグとか。
Aries glanced over my direction, visibly troubled by the question.
いや、いいってそんなの。
そうです。アリエスは服だけで嬉しいです。でも、あ、そういえば。
Asuka reached into her handbag.
これ持ってきたの、すっかり忘れてたよ。
Oh, what? Another outfit?
はい、陽一くんにもプレゼント。
Oh, I get a present too. Nice. I looked at what she's handed over. There was sunflower tea. Nice.
いらない。
I take it. I like tea.
返品不可。
Dang.
詐欺だ。
I mean, if you have to pay for it, it's fine. That giggle. Still, fill your room with the scent of sunflowers. What's with the cheesy tagline?
それともう一つ、ひまわりの種。
種？栽培しろっていうのか？
Or is it to eat?
これ以上この街を黄色くしてどうするんだ？
Never. Himawari the Sunflower.
そうじゃなくて、食べられる種だよ。
Yeah, see, I knew it. Like I said, I had a friend who would like eat them all the time and said they were really good. I never actually tried them, so I wouldn't know. Oh, the ones I saw in souvenir shops all the time. They're a bit like peanuts, but all things considered, they were still some of the better sunflower-themed products this place had to offer.
はい。
Oh, that's heavy. Dang, how big is this dang bag? Wait. Wow, what's with the size of this thing? Let's see, the label. Wait, this was 2 kilograms. What? Never in my life seen packaging this large. What the fuck, Asuka? How rich are you? There was some farmer guy on the label with a speech bubble above his head that said, "A fragrant delight." Who in their right mind would buy this thing? Seriously.
ありがとう。
Wondered how many years it would take me to finish this. I guess I'd try giving some to Aries later. Goodness gracious. Oh. Aries was taking a nap. Aries was taking a nap on Asuka's lap. No wonder the room had grown so silent.
疲れちゃったのかな。
そりゃ20回以上も着替えさせられればな。
Yeah, Asuka.
ごめんね、アリエスちゃん。
She started caressing her hair again.
でも、僕のいとこは50着も試着してくれたんだよ。
Did she do that willingly?
アスカ、何やってるんだ一体。
Asuka's a sadist. She went to pick up her cousin in the morning, spent the day playing dress up with her, then came over here to continue with Aries. What kind of schedule was that?
そういや、いいのか？いとこって今日来たばっかりなんだろ？
It's the schedule of a sadist, man. Shouldn't you be with her instead?
本当は観光案内とかするつもりだったんだけどね。あの子、用事があるとかで昼からどこかに出かけちゃったんだ。
Ah, okay. I thought she was here on vacation. Well, it could have just been an excuse to escape Asuka's dress-up hell. I mean, hey, I wouldn't be surprised.
すっごく可愛い子でね。もう何着ても似合っちゃうの。
Can I see her?
あの子は厚手の服が気に入ってたみたいだけど、アリスちゃんは逆に動きやすい格好が好きみたいだね。
For completely pure and innocent reasons, of course.
こんな寒そうな格好で風邪ひかないのかこいつは。
どうだろうね。もしかしてアリスちゃんって北の方の出身？
Yes, very up north.
いや、そういうわけじゃないけど。
Yeah, where did she come from? I don't think it was something I could figure out just by thinking hard about it. The only thing for certain was that she came from a faraway place. It was probably way further than I could even imagine.
そうそう、ちょっと真面目な話なんだけど、いいか
I
な？
don't know if I want to do real talk with you right now. I still think you're suspicious of me when I told you the story. I don't think you actually believed it. So.
なんだ？
Yeah, sure, go on.
アレスちゃんがこっちに持ってきたお洋服、今朝お洗濯したんだって？
No, you may not look at it.
あ、うん。
You may not look at what you had on when you first came here. I wasn't sure if the word brought was very accurate in this case.
ないんだよ。
What? They're in my house. They were in my house. We were being followed. Oh no, because they're trying to hide everything. So they hid her outfit when she was in the space. They were in the house, guys. Ay, ay,
ないってどういうことだ？
Ginga, help.
洗濯した服が？
Ginga, please help.
うん。さっきお庭に見に行ったんだけど、陽一くんのお洋服しかなかったんだよ。
That couldn't be right. I definitely hung it this morning. Oh.
もしかして下着泥棒とか？
No, put it together, Youichi.
かもしれない。
Youichi, please use your context clues. Please.
女の子の下着盗むなんて最低だよね。
I beg of you. You said it. That soft texture and seductive smell. Hey, yo, bruh. No, no, no. Bad, Youichi. Bad. Stop. I mean, hey, listen, though.
それに
I'm kidding.
お庭に出た時、なんだか嫌な視線を感じたし。
Oh, we were totally being followed. Why?
え？
Oh, I had the same thing happen to me. I experienced the exact same thing on my way home. Can we tell her this?
気のせいだったらいいんだけど。
Please, I want all the allies we can possibly get now.
そうだな。
All the allies, please. Could this be mere coincidence? No. It's happened too many times. Or maybe...
お洋服だって風で飛んじゃったのかもしれないしね。
Nope, too many times.
陽一くん、ちゃんと洗濯バサミで留めた？
あ、そういえばあんまり記憶にないや。
もう、それじゃあ飛んじゃってもおかしくないよ。
Nah, man, nah. Don't even try this game. Don't even try this. I'm not going by it.
春一番はお洗濯の大敵だからね。
Not buying it.
春。そっか。もうすっかり春だもんな。
Nope, no sir.
明日には桜も咲くんだってよ。
もうそんな時期なんだ。
The blooming cherry blossoms covered Miyura and the pink petals. I tried imagining it, but it just didn't feel right. After all has been said and done, it was sunflowers that suited this town the best. The Memorial Park was filled with cherry blossoms, but they never left with me that strong of an impression. And I'm pretty sure they weren't blooming today yet.
春といえば、陽一くんがこっちに来てから1年なんだね。
Oh wow, dang.
なんだかあっという間だったな。
ああ、確かに。
Defeating Prez was the most shocking encounter I had after coming back. Running into Asuka was the one which felt the most fateful. Asuka was one of the few people I knew.
まさか、また陽一くんと会えるなんて思わなかったよ。
We first met 2 years ago, just after that incident. Oh, flashback? Oh yay, flashback. I was absent-mindedly gazing at the white ceiling. It didn't seem familiar. And it wasn't just the ceiling. The white sheets, the white curtains, the white vases, everything. None of that white world felt familiar. And in that world...
新しい子がいる。
someone new. I met someone.
ね、君、お名前は？
My name...
僕はね、アスカだよ。
I made my first friend. We spent all the time together playing. She taught me many great things. For example, that we were at a hospital. That plenty of other patients live there. That she'd been here for a long, long time.
子供はあまりいないんだよ。
She was right. Not many children were admitted. All the rooms belonged to old people.
だから、陽一くんが来てくれてよかった。
Oh, super sweet. Seemed like my name was Youichi.
病院に来てよかったなんて言うもんじゃないよね。
She sounded a cheerful laugh. Still, both of us lived in the hospital. Did she have some sort of illness? You seemed happy enough, and so was I. Eventually, people in white coats came and told me about my condition, and that I had amnesia. They didn't say it was incurable, but they did say they couldn't cure it. They basically threw me out. That's how I lost the only friend I had ever made. But he's right here though.
もうあの変な男の子には会えないんだなーって思ってたんだよ。
Okay, wait, I need to think about the timeline again now. But I really like that flashback. I like how we got to see how they met. That's really sweet. But so he said like he got amnesia like after the incident, right? Or did he get the amnesia before the incident, and then the incident happened, and that's why I didn't see her again until now? I'm kind of lost on that, to be honest.
悪かったな。変で。
それでもあの病院で僕のたった一人の友達だったから。
Oh, you thought of me the same way.
ごめんな。何も言わずにいなくなって。
それは仕方ないよ。陽一くんのせいじゃないんだから。
After getting discharged from the hospital, I went on to live with my uncle. It was a ways east from here, out in the countryside.
それにまた会えたし。
To tell the truth, I had completely forgotten about Asuka until I met her again by accident. Okay, never mind, I get it now. Because I forgot that earlier he said he used to live with his uncle, and then he like moved here on his own, so he didn't have to like, because he didn't want to make his uncle feel like he was like he didn't want to burden his uncle is what he said. So yeah, I forgot he mentioned that he used to live with his uncle. Now he lives here instead. My bad, I forgot about that. I did vaguely remember having a friend at the hospital, but I couldn't even recall if it was a boy or a girl. So she just came up to me in the middle of the street, and I was quite startled. That's funny. Anyone would have been when approached by a beauty like her. My heart raced even faster after learning that she was that friend from the hospital.
アスカ変わりすぎだよ。病院の頃の面影。
Dang, really?
全然なかった。
It's only been like 2 years, man. Well,
そりゃ病院にいる時は病気の時だからね。
okay, no, that makes sense then. Yeah.
でも陽一くんは相変わらずだったよ。
なんだそれ。どういう意味だよ。
Yeah, what you trying to say, huh, Asuka?
だってサシスセソの「サ」の意味もわからないのに一人暮らしだよ。
Oh, I had dreams. Leave me alone.
僕がいなかったら2日で餓死してたよ。
Probably. Come on, I wasn't that helpless. But we still are. We still can't cook to save our lives, man. What the fuck? On the other hand, it would have most definitely ruined my health during that year.
本当、アスカには助けられっぱなしだな。
Both now and back in that empty white world as well. He was there for me from the very beginning. Of course, I wasn't expecting our relationship to last very long when I was still back in the hospital.
陽一くん見てると放っておけないからね。
She resumed caressing Aries' hair after yet another brief giggle. 2 years ago, she met a boy who fell from the sky. She felt the urge to help that boy. And now, she seemed to be doing the exact same thing with Aries, so unconsciously. How could she give so much of herself for the sake of others?
幸せそうに寝てるね。
She's a really nice person. Wait, when was Asuka discharged from the hospital? I never got around to asking her. Was it 2 days after me? 2 months? Or... But in the answer I received, I decided not to ask. Huh. Interesting.
やった。
Outside on the veranda, I set up a ladder against the roof. As I always did. They're gonna sit here with Asuka now? A handful of clouds covered the sky, but nothing that would prevent me from seeing the stars clearly. I lay down on the top of the roof. I've been doing this every day for the past year. I was just going all out to uncover the supposed UFO mystery. Asuka was helping me out of the kindness of her heart. Everyone was doing their best in life. Could I one day become like them? Could I succeed present taking charge of the space club? No way. Would do housework as perfectly as Asuka? Not a very realistic thought either. I lost all my passion ever since that day.
陽一
Dang, that sucks. I guess Aries woke up. I heard an insecure voice from below me.
アリエス、起きたのか。
そっち行っていいですか？
Anytime?
ああ。アリエスも星を見に来たのか。
Pit pat, sit. Aw, yeah, there we go. I felt the chilly air warm up a bit. Darn it.
どうした？
月が欠けてます。
What's like a half moon or like a waxing moon? Like what is it? What? Full moon? You're pointing up at the open sky. Oh, tiny fraction. This looks like a full moon to me. A tiny fraction of the moon was shrouded in darkness. So tiny, in fact, that you probably wouldn't notice it unless you looked really closely. Oh, okay.
ああ、月は満ち欠けを繰り返すんだ。だいたい1ヶ月かけて満ちたり欠けたりする。
へえ。
The moon had always been treated as the polar opposite of the sun. We had words like solar and lunar. The sun reigned over the day while the moon was the master of the night. We had the perpetually bright sun as well as the ever-cyclical moon. In astronomy, though, the sun and the moon shared no such relationship. The sun was a star, the center of our solar system. The moon, on the other hand, was just a satellite to a planet within that system. Dude, I've always thought about this too, like how like what he was saying about how like the sun and the moon are treated as opposite and like in a general sense, but then like when it comes to astronomy and stuff, yeah, the sun's like the center of everything, and the moon's like a satellite. I always thought about that too. Huh. It's neat. That's neat that he's like talking about it. The light reaching us from the moon was but a reflection of the rays from the sun.
月は不思議です。
But if you consider them from an Earthling's perspective, the two really did feel like opposites. Everything was just a matter of perspective, really.
じゃあ、月から見たら地球も欠けたりするんですか？
それ、視点変わりすぎだから。あ、いや、どうなんだろうな。
I never even thought of that. If we considered Earth and the moon as equals, that meant Earth's position with regards to the sun had to change every month.
やっぱり1ヶ月周期で満ち欠けが起こるかな。その代わり地球は月みたいに移動はせずにずっと空の同じ位置に見えるんだ。
おお。
いや、あんまり自信ないけど。
I tried imagining what Earth would look like when viewed from the moon. Always fixed in the same spot, but constantly changing its appearance. It was an odd sight to say the least.
そうそう。月はいつも同じ面を地球に向けてるって知ってるか？
同じ面？
I pointed up at the moon.
月に模様が見えるだろ？よくウサギが餅つきをしているって例えられるんだけど。
There's the rice cakes again.
ほら、あの黒い部分。
あ、ウサギさんっぽいかもです。
月はいつ見ても同じ模様なんだ。後ろ半分は見えない。
To be exact, we couldn't see the other 41% of it. It wasn't an exact 50% due to some disparity between the rotation and revolution of the moon. There we go.
いつか月面旅行なんてのに行けたとしても、裏側に降りたら全然地球は見えないってことだな。
それは嫌です。
だよな。旅費が同じだったらもう詐欺だ。
No, the exact same thing was happening on Earth. The planispheres we used were actually incomplete. You couldn't see summer constellations from the northern hemisphere, nor the other way around. Hell, you couldn't even see the Big Dipper from the southern hemisphere. Well, I doubt most people living there actually cared, though. The same way I was particularly interested in seeing Miska myself. I guess this was another example of how perspective could change everything. Just like how maps made here used Japan as its center, while those made in Europe had Europe in the center. And the closer you got to the edge of such a map, the more distorted it got. I wonder what kind of maps you'd make when moon trips become the norm in the future. I was willing to bet the near side of the moon would be the center of the map, regardless of which country made it. No one's interested in the other side. But
たった一人、月の裏側に行ったことのある人間がいるんだ。
それは誰なんですか？
Amamiya Daigo.
the Apollo program only targeted the near side of the moon. Electromagnetic waves couldn't reach the far side, so there'd be no way to communicate. The Kage program was the same, shooting for the near side of the moon. Then an accident occurred. As a result, Amamiya Daigo, the astronaut, ended up on the far side. Despite his accident, though, he managed to land on the surface of the moon in one piece. And after he returned from the ordeal safe and sound, history would forever remember his name. It was not the only thing he was famous for, though. Actually, his words might be more famous than the man himself.
その人は月の裏側で何を見てきたんだろうな。
I listlessly gazed up at the moon as I uttered the words. Unfortunately, that was one mystery we never solved. He died in an accident years later. The far side of the moon, the only place mankind had reached where Earth was invisible.
きっと
Aries parted her lips, her voice rang clear and sure like tiny bells.
好きなウサギさんに会いに行ったのですよ。
Oh, Aries. Her answer was innocent, childlike.
ああ、なるほどな。
Considering he was Prez's father, I wouldn't be surprised. What? My man just casually dropped that. Did we ever hear Ginga's last name? Because if we did, I completely glossed over it. Amamiya Daigo. I don't remember hearing Ginga's last name. But okay, so that was Prez's father, huh? That's very interesting. Makes sense though, why he's like so into space and like and the rocket and the moon and all that. That's right. Amamiya Daigo was the father of our very own space club president, Amamiya Ginga. Yeah, okay, they definitely didn't say his name before. He was probably like a grown-up version of the Prez I knew. Eccentric and unpredictable, yet brimming with passion. Man, I wish I could have met him. The cool night breeze was brushing up against my cheeks.
薄着でいつまでも外にいると風邪ひくな。そろそろ戻るか。
I lay down on my bed. I hadn't done that in 2 days, dang. That sucks. I left Aries in the room next door. I hope she was fine in her new bed.
お日様の匂いがします。
It's adorable. I recalled her words from yesterday.
お日様の匂いか。
Sun and the moon. I gave the mattress a sniff, but the scent was no different from usual. What did the sun smell like anyway? Sunflowers. Suddenly, the image of a deformed farmer screaming, a fragrant delight popped in my mind. A what? Oh, the freaking guy in sunflowers. I guess I need to hang the mattress in the sun every day. Lol, nice. Asuka sometimes did that without telling me, but never more than once a week. Actually, shouldn't I be the one doing that? Right, I'd start tomorrow. My mattress was fine, but the one in Aries' room hadn't been used in ages and could really do it for cleaning. Oh yeah, for sure. With thoughts like that occupying my mind, I soon drifted off to sleep. Time for another dream? Oh, nope. March 23rd, Thursday. Oh, it is. Plenty of time had passed since it came to live with us. Her eyes were as cold as ever. My father, eager to gain her trust, showered her with stuffed animals. You like the ones in the room? The toys themselves had cold crimson eyes, just like she did. That rabbit had crimson eyes that looked very cold. They rapidly grew in number, and yet his gaze would never soften. As a result, and I would fight all the time. My father gave all the presents in the world, and I hated her for it. I hated those cold, emotionless eyes of hers. Again, very interesting. Oh, gonna say, I'm pretty sure. Like each dream sequence we get, and the further we get in this game, like now I'm like I went from like 50% sure to 60% to like about 80% sure now. I think I had another dream. I couldn't for the life of me remember its contents though. Oh, whatever. It was just a dream anyway. No need to overthink it. I don't know about that one, buddy. Oh no, man. Aries, what you doing? I heard a brief yelp from outside my window. It was Aries. Why are you outside my window? I peeked out the window and looked down.
なんだありゃ。
A bunch of clothes were scattered all across the lawn. Aries was lying on the ground in the middle of...
おい、
Oh,
大丈夫か？
Alright, actually, I'm gonna stop right here just so I can go back to that scene and read that again. But yeah, so, don't think I forgot what happened earlier. I didn't forget. This game trying to freaking distract me. Nah, fam, nah. We're being monitored. What the fuck? And they're like slowly and gradually trying to cover up all the stuff related to Aries, the pod, all those trees and the damage it did. The whole news article on that, then her outfit. It's only a matter of time before they get to her herself. And like I said, that's not happening. You try and mess with Aries, so you gotta mess with me, alright? I'm not letting that happen. But also, please leave me alone. Don't hurt me. And I want us cousin Ginga's help. I'm scared. Why are they monitoring us? I mean, I know why, but like, why? He was slow. And now it's time for the question of the day. So yeah, we got to have a nice little rooftop chat with Aries about astronomy and the moon and all that good stuff. It was very sweet and wholesome. I enjoyed that scene a lot. Yeah, I'm curious to know, how do you guys feel about astronomy? Because, you know, personally, I actually really like astronomy. You know, I mentioned this in my Hoshi Memo videos as well, but I think something else too. But yeah, I really like astronomy. I have since I was like a little kid. It's always interested me. So I love playing games like this that like touch upon that, or when they're like an astronomy club or something. Just all that stuff is always really fun to me. So I really enjoy when they're talking about like astronomy and the stars and the moon. It's always just a good time. So let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments down below. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys all next video. Until then, later.